welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another theory video. I've been watching a bunch of videos recently, and people talk about, you know, bicycles, bikes in the zombie apocalypse. Um, and I got to thinking, well, yes, only thing it is to, power it is you. However, not everyone is physically able to ride a bicycle. Have you seen what America looks like? Jesus Christ. 90% of them can't even fit on one. So, yeah, that's not helping the bike argument. And, more serious, sure, bikes are good at the beginning. Reason why a car is better is because you can find car tires everywhere. God, what's the chance of you looking in your backyard and you find at least one of them? There you go. Yeah, it's there, but it's not a good tire. Well, the thing is a bad tire will actually get you places. In case of an emergency, you can get A to B. However, yeah, good luck trying to ride on a bad bike tire. You see that? Yeah. Bikes. And two, oh, what about if you have a stockpile of bike tires? Yes. Okay. Sure. Where is your other supplies? Because you clearly have a backpack filled with nothing but bike tires. Where are your other supplies? They're, on a satchel. On my bike. Okay. Okay. You sure? Why not? Now, most people. Now the thing is, you just became a prime target. Because number one is if you're on a bike, people can see what you have. If you're in a car, they can see semi what you have. Most people, they would only see what you have strapped to the roof. The thing is sure you can carry more and tires can be found any fucking where. Go outside to your local park and there's probably one leaning against a tree. God forbid it. They're everywhere. And now, no, that I'm talking about like finding tires in case of emergencies. But the thing is bike tires. I only know 2 locations I could find bike tires. My local bike shop and the local Walmart. Which, most of the time, they're out of stock. So, yeah. Bikes, I was thinking about doing pros and cons. And the more I talk about bikes are getting more and more and more cons against it. A bike will only work if it's you. However, a bike won't work cross-country travel. Because one, you're in a car, a horde shows up. Guess what? You're in a vehicle. As long as you have good windows, I mean, most people would, drill bars to their door. So even if they do break windows, they're not going to get you. So, yeah, cars have more protection. Tires are more available. You can find a car tire anywhere. So that's 3 fingers now. Gas could be made using you can make biofuel with literally just going to your local McDonald's or Wendy's and grabbing the cooking oil. You can make biodiesel out of it. I've seen a bunch of YouTubes out of that. So, literally, Fuel can be made. Fuck, if you're living next to a cornfield, guess what? There you go. Corn diesel. Or it goes back to biodiesel. So they say, fuel can't, fuel will go bad. Well, the thing is it depends on where you are. And more and more people are, at least online, are building their own micro refineries to turn plastics back into burnable fuel. So with the more of it getting accessible by the public, fuck, at that point I just, what did you do on your plastic bag run this afternoon? Well, we went outside, cleaned up the environment to get as much plastic as we can to turn into fuel so we could leave the city. Or, at least, so, see, it's just, bikes, it started off as a good idea. However, long term or even short term, bikes will only work if you know exactly where you're going and it's a short distance. Because the longer you're out in the open, it's more dangerous. So, bikes is bad for an apocalypse. At all. Well, bikes are more quiet. So is coasting your car, like, if you're going down a road at 70 miles per hour and you cut the engine, you're gonna be flying as long as you don't touch the brake. Oh, there's a 5-mile road that there's a horde next to that you need to go a distance without alarming them. Guess what? Like I said, fly towards there at, as far as the car can push it. Cut the engine and coast that bitch. And as soon as you're out of the danger zone, ram it up again and fly. That fixes the quiet problem. And if you don't want to risk it, get out of the car and push it while it's in neutral. There you go. That fixes that. So bikes in the apocalypse is a no-go. So yeah. Good luck, people.